Hey friends, I hope you're having a great day so far. I wanted to just sort of pop in today and share a really fun project that we have been working on. I love to sort of document our journey in this home. If you're new here or you haven't been around long, we purchased a historic home in Ohio about almost a year ago now, which is so crazy, and we've slowly been making it our own, tackling projects, some big, some small, like you'll see today, and really making it feel like home. And last weekend, we tackled the upstairs loft area, which I was so excited to do. Now, I had some big, grand plans when we first moved into this house, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. But as we lived here, I sort of got tired of waiting for someday. I wanted to make the space feel beautiful and cozy, but functional and on a budget now. And so I got fed up with all the toy clutter we had just sitting up here. The kids never used the space. They always would just take the toys and bring them downstairs. So we moved pretty much all of the toys to their bedrooms, reorganized there. That way I could really open up this space and make it my own. And it's a space now that the whole family can enjoy. So if you're excited to see this today, make sure you keep watching and let's go ahead and take a look. Now, I don't really have any before shots of the space. I do have a couple of pictures from the real estate listing and then from the original home tour that I shared. You can see it's just a cozy little nook. Can't fit too much in here, but I knew we could make it a space that we actually used and enjoyed. And the first thing I wanted to do was paint the space because it was currently like a deep gray color, just very much gray, not too cool tone, not warm or beigey, grayy, just gray. And while that color was pretty, it just wasn't what I wanted up here. So we painted all of the walls alabaster because we still had a lot of leftover paint from the downstairs. That's what color pretty much our whole house is at this point, but alabaster by Sherwin-Williams. And it's just a really pretty creamy white, or off-white I should say. And alabaster is very light reflective, and this whole wall is a window which gets tons of morning light. I don't know how the lighting is in this video. It's kind of hard with the window right behind me. I'm trying to work with it, so just sorry about that if it's a little bright. But we get this gorgeous light in here, and I wanted it to really bounce off the walls and be bright and sunny and happy. And paint alone made all the difference up here. It's amazing how just painting a space can make it feel like new. And once it was bright and cheery and happy in here, I could sort of figure out what I wanted to do as far as furniture pieces and what we wanted for this space. So two things I knew that I wanted: a spot to read a good book and a spot that the kids could still have to enjoy. So I purchased this chair I'm sitting in right now from Wayfair, and it is sort of a grayish gray plaid and cream. It is beautiful. I love plaid, and I knew it would add just a lot of texture and just be really cozy in this space since it is a creamy sort of soft light room. I thought it paired really well together, and it's the perfect chair for just like kicking back, relaxing, reading a good book, which I wanted. And so that was easy. I just paired it with a reading lamp, and then I bought this little antique side table at a thrift shop for $15, and it was already painted white. So I was like, that was so easy. I got really lucky there, but I did feel like there was a lot of white going on. I may end up sanding it down and taking the paint off. I'm not totally sure yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But I did put a nice little wicker tray on top just to sort of break up all of that white and add some texture and warmth back into the space. And then on the opposite wall of the chair, we had bought a cute little table and chairs from, I think, Pottery Barn Kids ages ago when Emma was really little. And so we still have that set. I just put a fresh coat of cream chalk paint on it. and called it a day. I would love to find cute little wooden antique chairs, kids chairs, but I didn't need them, so I didn't want to spend the money. But if I find them, you know, on a good deal, I'll just sort of slowly take my time, look for some, and eventually replace the white chairs. Again, I think adding more wood to this space will be beautiful with all the cream going on. But for now, the Pottery Barn set works really well, and it's just perfect because Emma is getting to the age where she's not playing with tons of toys, but she loves arts and crafts, loves them. So now she has a little table, her and Grayson and Graham, they can color or play Play-Doh or do those kinds of things, and they have a nice little spot up here while I could be sitting here working or doing whatever I want to do. It's great both and. It's so funny how sometimes one piece can totally just sort of spark creativity in me for an entire space. And for me, it was this little wooden peg shelf that I found at Goodwill over a year ago for $10, and I had it sitting in storage, but I pulled it out when I started looking for things to decorate with for this space, and I held it up to a couple of different walls, and I was like, yeah, and then I held it up to the wall where the chimney was, and come to find out it fit like a glove. It was the exact dimensions of the chimney, and all of a sudden I got this fun idea to hang it, and then I had Caleb do some beadboard underneath it, and we caulked it and painted it, and it truly looks like a fun little thing that we built ourselves, even though we didn't. And it was a really easy project. Like I said, we caulked it and I painted it in the color Wood Smoke by Sherwin-Williams. I think I did a satin finish, but it is so beautiful. It's a beautiful creamy greigey taupe color. I love it. And I was able to decorate that, and it just completely transformed this little area. Because this sort of became my little happy place in the house, I really wanted it to fit my style, and I wanted to just go with simple, classic, vintage farmhouse, and I think I achieved that look. I have lots of dried hydrangeas, no surprise there. Actually, funny story, this crock full of dried hydrangeas I bought at a local antique shop near me, and I just wanted the crock, assuming that you know, the hydrangeas were just like a little prop, because a lot of times in booths you'll see that. And I went to go to the register and I started taking them out, and she said, oh no, those hydrangeas come with the crock. And I think I got it for $20, and just a gorgeous arrangement. I think it's so pretty. I didn't have to go cut my own. So that's a little tip I have for you if you don't have a hydrangea bush in your own yard or one you can cut from. Go to the antique shops, and if they have them in crocks or in vases, just ask the vendor if they'll sell you some, and I bet you they will. But I thought that was a funny story. I have some more of my own hydrangeas and some ironstone on the peg shelf. I have a dried grapevine wreath I thought was pretty and perfect for fall and winter. I might change it out for Christmas. And I'm sorry if you hear ladder noises. It's not Santa. It is the painters, because we're painting our exterior brick right now this week, which is super exciting. I'm gonna vlog about it probably tomorrow or the next day, so I'll share some updates really soon. But I'm really sorry if you hear like clashing against the house. There's not much I can do about that noise. I can try, but anyway. I also found this really cute ironstone bird. I have some old books, and then on the wall where the little table and chairs are, I hung this really pretty soft neutral picture that I actually found at Hobby Lobby. I got it 50% off. I just thought it was really pretty and very affordable. It was the perfect size for the space. I hung it a little bit lower since the table and chairs sit so low, and because I had some extra space, I did put one of my ironstone platters up above that, and I feel like that sort of balanced out the height. Then the last final things are just some added warmth and texture as we're heading into the winter months. I do have a basket full of yarn that looks really cozy up here. I can maybe make a blanket this winter. I added a circular jute rug. The size is just perfect for the space. I found it at Hobby Lobby. I did add some curtains to this large window just because I feel like it needed a little bit of warmth back there. They're just really affordable panels from Lowe's. Lowe's has great curtains if you're ever looking. I got my rod there too. Anyway, I think that's all the details I have for you in this little space. I hope that you enjoyed it and enjoyed getting some cozy ideas for your own home. The longer we live in this house, the more I'm realizing that it's more about making it cozy and beautiful today than it is about what we want to do someday. Yes, we can all dream and have aspirations on projects and, you know, all of that, but I think that it can be discouraging when you have a space you really don't know what to do with and you always put it on the back burner and say, oh, well, we'll tackle that project when we have the money or when we have the time or whatever it may be. But sometimes slapping some paint on the walls, doing a quick little DIY, and buying things on a budget can totally turn a space around. This was an area that I did not think I would ever enjoy in our home, and now I do, so I couldn't be happier. And I hope that you enjoyed seeing it today too. If you're new here, please consider hitting that red subscribe button down below. I would love to have you join my YouTube family, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up because that always helps me out. And I don't want you guys to miss any of my uploads coming up. Christmas is coming, can't wait to decorate, and we have a lot of fun stuff planned. So I look forward to seeing you guys again soon, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.